Hi, I am Home Accents Today's Thomas Lester, and this is the virtual Las Vegas Market News Desk. And joining me is Jamie Bernal, owner of Jonathons Coastal Living out of Fountain Valley, California. Jamie, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. Excited to be here with you.
Oh, my pleasure. And thanks for coming on. So, 2020 was, to put it mildly, a once in a lifetime kind of year. So how did you and the team at Jonathons, how did you manage and navigate this tricky year that was?
Well, to say it's tricky, I think definitely really underlines the highs and the lows that we experienced. For me personally, it was a real roller coaster in terms of when the pandemic first onset. There was a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fears and concerns for, the health and safety of my team, and then also just what was going to happen, how long were we going to be closed, what that would look like. Now being on the end and coming out the other side, the pandemic has proved to be a huge windfall on the home furnishings industry. I think an unintended consequence of the pandemic that I surely didn't see coming. But I'm very, very thankful. Business is really strong for us and for pretty much most of the home industry, which I think we're lucky in this particular situation. I think there's been a lot of opportunity that's been created. And now as we kind of navigate through, still focusing on keeping our customers safe, our staff safe. And now kind of really it's how to kind of maximize the business opportunity that we have right now, which is a challenge in itself.
Yeah, oh, no doubt. So, business has been good for you, I guess, particularly since the second half of last year and into, the first quarter of this year. Any particular product categories that are performing better than others, or does it just run the spectrum, or?
Well, I would definitely say in the short run, in terms of moving product off of our showroom sales floor, I would say more of a home accent category, but across the board. So anything from home textiles, which would be top of bed, pillows for family room area, portable lighting, area rugs, and small accent furniture. I think that when people were stuck at home, I had a lot of clients that were out and they're shopping for kind of immediate visual returns. So while a lot of customers are planning, larger, whether it be remodel or larger refurnishing, there's always kind of that demand to kind of pop in and spend a bit of money and get a really quick room refresh. So in those categories, we've really been focusing on maintaining our stock levels so that we have a really robust offering. There is a lot of challenges in that, but I do think that our kind of what I would consider grab and go items, small accent tables, lightings, bedding, pillows, rugs have been really a key driver of business right after the pandemic. And then, of course, I think that there's still just a demand for overall updating overall spaces. But that tends to be, people are a little bit more willing to wait and kind of plan that out because those are larger ticket items, more of an investment. So I think smaller goods are really critical right now.
Nice. So you're going to the market. For a retailer out in California, that's got to be really, really convenient to have the market in Las Vegas, so close to you. What's the value for you of coming to the market?
Oh my gosh, Vegas is an incredibly valuable market. I've been in business for almost 20 years now. For many years, we didn't have a strong West Coast market. And having a strong West Coast market is really important because it saves a ton of travel time. So time is money. I can get, done in Vegas in 3 days, what would take me 5 or 7 days to do at another market that is kind of Midwest or East Coast. I think Vegas has a really great offering from, I would say, middle to higher end product lines. And they really kind of run the gamut in terms of kind of more accent and gift all the way through a little bit of the finer, higher end home furnishing items. Let it be, again, bedding, lighting, portable lighting, tabletop accessories. So it's a really important market for me. It also falls at a really good time in terms of being able to schedule orders in for the months to come.
Right. And I'm sure, just something of a return to normalcy is great as well.
Absolutely. I mean, you get used to seeing friends, you meet people in the industry, you get used to seeing, different reps and just different manufacturer reps that you might not have been seeing lately. A lot of people are just starting to get back on the road. A lot of companies didn't want their reps on the road, and understandably. But I think there is a missed kind of need for connections. Like, I think markets are really important to connect and talk with other people, to have kind of a sharing of ideas, to see new things and to be creatively inspired. I do think that it can be challenging doing creative work to constantly, produce good quality work without sometimes taking a step back and also like letting yourself be inspired. And I think market is incredibly important to retailers for that reason. It's really kind of a way to kind of unplug from your day-to-day operations and really kind of soak in the beauty of this business and really be impressed by what the showrooms do. I always come back from market with kind of a renewed sense of purpose or interest in my own showroom. And, there's always takeaways of what we could be doing better. And I just think that's critical to constantly provide top level service.
Sure. All right. So what are you looking for this time out?
Well, immediately, I'm definitely looking for lots of toss pillows that has been, blowing off the shelves, bedding, portable lighting, and tabletop accessories, picture frames, boxes, small containers, anything that can give a quick refresh.
Perfect. All right. Well, Jamie, thank you so much. I appreciate having you on today, and I hope everybody watching enjoyed this. So thank you, and until next time.